Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seconds away right now, seconds away from new alerts coming in here. That's going to be here at 4 p.m. Pacific time. This is when we start our streams every single day, Monday through Friday. You're going to start seeing some of these green dots here pop up on my screen, and we're going to be able to see those. You got SEI, Pepe, you got STX, INJ. Tons of crypto coming in right now. Comp, ICP, we got Atom. Okay, all of these are being called out right now over here in the Discord, as you guys can see. STX, we got Comp, we got Curve, we got EOS. Okay, guys, these are our buy signals here on the channel. If you guys are new, we do have some trading strategies that we follow here that we are going to go over here in this video, and we're going to be doing some technical analysis. But we got Algorand, we got INJ, we got Comp. These are all cryptocurrencies. New crypto candles form every day, like I said, at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So we get a new daily candle. So let's take a look at Bitcoin here and see what it's doing. And you can see we just got a new candle. So when the new candle forms, the indicator shifts, right? The indicator moves over, okay? And when the new candle forms, that means the new dots come. So you guys can see all these that are coming in here today at 4 p.m. We had a bunch go off yesterday too. So if you guys are watching these alerts, you can see right here the best times to check for these alerts are going to be at 6:30 a.m. Okay, that's Pacific time. I'm on Los Angeles time. Okay, that's 9:30 Eastern time. 6:30 is when the stock market opens. So at 6:30, you're normally going to see a lot of stocks, a lot of signals on these stocks go off. And then at 4 p.m., like I said, with the new crypto candles, those form every day. You're going to see a lot of those. So I've had some people ask me, what's the best time to be checking for these alerts? It's going to be 6:30 and 4 p.m. So today we're going to be taking a look at some chart requests over here from the Discord. We're going to be covering a lot of these names. We got DOT, QNT, we got XLM, XRP, HBAR, DOGE. We got, DOGE. I'll get all the TikTokers coming out of the woodworks to try to hang me for calling it DOGE. SHIB, we got WIF, we got JASMY, we got XDC, we got ADA Cardano, we got MU. Okay, lots of good names. We got NVDA in here, Match, VeChain. So we have some requests here, and I will take some from the live chat here on YouTube as well once we get through these from our members over here. And we'll start here at the top. But first, guys, I want to go over the trading rules. As always, we are swing traders focused on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, we got dot, green dot coming in on polkadot. Okay, right there, boom. You see that? Bang. Okay, I think dot's an absolute steal down here at these levels, $4. I was buying this at 8, and I ended up getting stopped out at like 5.90 here. I averaged down at this position, got stopped out, but this just looks extremely, extremely cheap right now. You can see when we're in this red zone on the indicator, guys, these are major discount prices. Okay, last time we were down in the red zone was back here between August and November, and you can see this thing went from $3.80 all the way up to $12, and it's right back down in the in the red zone. So I'll go over the rules here really quick. We enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. Again, we're focused on a monthly and a daily chart. We are not day traders here on this channel. Our positions are for 1 to 6 months out. So if you guys cannot hold on to your assets for longer than a month. A lot of people have a hard time holding for a week, okay? But here we are 1 to 6 months out on all positions, right? We want to wait. We want to be buying down in this area and inside the golden zone. Our two favorite places to buy here are going to be in this golden zone here on our trading indicator and also down here inside the red zone. Those are the two best places to be placing your entries as a swing trader. And again, we are focused on a monthly and a daily chart. So with that being said, I think dot's at an extreme discount right here, guys. Green dot coming here today, so we could fade down to 4, but this thing isn't going to break these lows over here at 350. There's no way, okay? And I think the second that these markets are turn around here, the second we get the just an inch of upward action, guys, I think we're going to explode like this. I think you're going to see an insane move to the upside. So again, 1 to 6 months out on positions. Again, if you guys have trouble holding, we're not day traders here. We don't buy and sell on the same day. So again, we are swing traders focused on a 1 to 6 month time frame here on the channel. So what we want to do and look for is a green dot on the monthly chart here. Okay, so the monthly chart needs to be the first thing that we see. So if you come up here, you guys can see these time frames. We focused on the monthly and the daily chart. So with dot right now, you can see a red dot showing up. Okay, so I talked about this a little bit yesterday, but with the red dot showing, I think Ethereum has one right now as well. Okay, you can see the red dot. Again, those are sell signals. Okay, but the thing is, right, these are monthly candles. So it takes 30 days for these candles to form. Okay, 30 whole days. Okay, so right now it's February 6th, the time I'm recording this video. Okay, so that means we have like 22 more days to pump. So if the price pumps up, this dot can go away. So I wouldn't try to get shaken. I wouldn't be getting shaken out here on ETH. Again, we want to be buying down in this red zone here, guys. When we're in this red zone, this means we are in despair. If you come over to the cheat sheet, okay, despair is in. We just had a big capitulation dip. You guys saw that on Sunday. Okay, you had that big capitulation dip all the way down. Okay, boom. That is capitulation. That is fear. That is retail panic selling. Okay, and it went into that red zone for literally like 30 minutes. I mean, it went all the way down to 2,200, 2,100, and got sucked right back up. Okay, you can see last time we were in the red zone was during this time back here from August to October. Okay, so this was a great time to be buying Ethereum. Why was it a great time to be buying Ethereum? Well, simply put, the price was sitting at $2,000, $3,000. What did it do? It went from 2,000 all the way up to 4,000. That was a 100% move there. Okay, so these are major, major discount prices in crypto, guys. If you guys don't think crypto's going up, you guys shouldn't be in crypto. But we have a pro-crypto president in the United States for the next 4 years, guys. 4 years, okay? So if you can't sit through a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day sell-off, you don't deserve these big old gains here, okay? You don't deserve the big moves if you can't sit through a 6 day pullback here. Okay, and if you guys are new to trading, crypto is very, very volatile. Very, very volatile. It goes up really fast and down really fast. That's why we use the charts to determine our entries and our exits. So let me go back to the rules here really quick and see. So when we get that green dot on the monthly chart, so a good example of this I like to refer to is Bitcoin. Okay, that monthly dot is very, very accurate. Okay, the higher the time frame, the more accurate the signals are. So you can see the signal came on Bitcoin here in 2023 at 18,000. That was 2 years ago. The price of Bitcoin was 18,000. This one came right here in October at 27, and this one came right here in November. That was the most recent one at about 64. It's now trading at 96. So when we get the monthly dot, we want to zoom into the daily, and we want to be looking for pullbacks, right? We want to buy when the blue wave is down here below the zero line. Okay, the zero line is just right here on the indicator. Okay, and we want to buy, we want to add on, we want to buy the day of the green dot. Okay, the day of the green dot is when we want to buy. That green dot came right there at 94. This one came right here at around the same price. It went up to 101. This one came right there at 94, went up to 109. I just don't like Bitcoin right now, guys. You can see how high it is. Okay, we want to buy in this red zone or this golden zone. We don't want to be buying up here in this red zone. So I personally think altcoin season is going to start sometime in February. I think we're going to see a massive pump across the board on names like Ethereum, right? Chainlink Comp, okay, pretty much any altcoin. DOT, you guys just saw that one came in live, right? I'd much rather buy stuff down here after we dip down 50, 60, 70%, okay? Because again, when we dip down 50, 60, 70% from the highs, people are in despair. Okay, we don't want to buy when everybody else is excited and buying and screaming about it, right? We don't want to buy up in this area. Okay, that was DOT back here at $11, $12. DOT is now at $4.50 and nobody's talking about it. Okay, this is the time to load up. This is not the time to sell down here, guys. Okay, nobody ever got rich panic selling the dip. Okay, if you're still holding on, now is not the time to give up. Okay, you were probably thinking about giving up here. You were probably thinking about giving up here. And now you're really in that zone of like, oh my God, like this is just awful, right? This is just awful, okay? I promise these markets move in cycles, folks. This happens over and over again. Nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down. Okay, everything moves in these cycles. And the best time to buy, guys, I literally didn't think we were going to get the opportunity to buy this crypto this cheap down here. I didn't think we'd make it back to the red zone here till like 2026, 2027. I thought we were going to bounce up here in the golden zone. Of course, nothing is 100%. That's why we use a stop loss. I was stopped out on DOT here at $6, and now it's down here at $4. So now I have the opportunity to buy DOT again today down here at $4.50 after I was stopped out here at $6. So it's understanding the levels. This tool that I'm using here is called a Fibonacci retracement tool. This is part of our trading indicator. Okay, if you guys are new to the channel, you guys can download the trading indicator by coming over here to the trading indicator tab. You click on this link right here, and everything that we're going to talk about today will load directly into your TradingView account. But the Fibonacci retracement tool is something that I have just recently started using this year, okay, back in 2024, and it has completely changed the game for me in understanding the levels of support and resistance. If you guys don't know what a Fibonacci retracement tool is, you can come over here to the free trading course, and there are 2 videos I recommend you guys watch. Again, I have a free trading course over here in the Discord. These 2 videos right here will teach you everything you need to know about the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, it is a very, very popular tool used among traders, and it's very, very important to understand, and it will help you guys stay on top of the markets. Okay, we don't want to be buying up here, right? Bitcoin is not a good buy right now, in my opinion. I think Bitcoin is going to sell off and altcoins are going to rip. That's normally when altcoin season starts. Altcoins will start outperforming Bitcoin as Bitcoin will sell off. I think Bitcoin's had its run. Again, we called this green dot out back here 2 years ago in 2023. We had the bear market in 2021, down, 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 down. Okay, boom, reversal, dot. Okay, if you guys were here on the channel, if you guys were in the Discord, we called this out at $18,000. Okay, you made close to about 800% over 2 years if you guys got in here, and you made about 400, 500% if you got in here, and you made about almost 100% off of this one. So again, these dots are more accurate on the larger time frames. Again, you guys can try to day trade the smaller time frames, but look how many dots there are on like a 15-minute chart. Okay, not fun. Okay, if you just zoom out of the chart, okay, and buy and hold, it's a lot easier, a lot less stressful. You don't have to sit in front of your computer all day. You literally just trade, right, the monthly dots. That's the easiest way if you guys just want to set it and forget it and not worry about it. We use the daily chart to pinpoint our entries. Again, buying on the green dots the day of the green dot. The day we get the green dot is the day we want to enter a position. So that's the strategy in a nutshell. Sorry if that took a little longer than usual. But it's very important too to understand that you don't want to go all in on the dots. Okay, I encourage you guys not to exceed more than 10% of your total portfolio in any one trade, meaning do not put in more than 10% of your portfolio on any one of these dots. I don't care how right you think you're going to be. Okay, the market can always go against you. So it's good to have some cash in the bank or to be diversified. You guys can see all my positions right here. I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades right now. Okay, 10 is like my max. I don't ever want to be in more than 10 trades. Okay, so I'm never exceeding 10% on one position, one of these dots. So that's very important to understand too. I go over that in the trading course as well. If you guys want to check that out and learn more about diversification and averaging in. And then the last rule here, we sell when the stochastic RSI touches the daily. Okay, the stochastic RSI is going to be this light blue line on the trading indicator here. When that thing comes up here to 100, okay, that is normally a good time to take some profits off. Okay, I'm talking 25, 50%, depending on where we're at, right, in the cycle. If we're up here in the red zone, this is where you guys want to be selling and taking profits, up in this part of the Fibonacci, okay? This is profit-taking territory. We topped out here at about 100K. Yes, Bitcoin went up to 110. You missed out on 10% of your trade. But again, we've just been chopping here. So we want to find names that are very oversold. Right now, a lot of these cryptos, look at Comp. Comp down in the red zone. Trump, you can't see it, but Ethereum went into the red zone for literally a second, and it got sucked right back up. I told you guys, this move here is extremely bullish. Okay, I switched over to the normal candles. That Sunday dip on Ethereum, it went all the way down to 2100 and got sucked right back up. Okay, that is as scary as that was. This is extremely bullish, guys. Extremely bullish for the markets. Because this kind of move, right, wicking down from 2,900 to 2,100, that kind of move right there, okay, getting sucked back up that quick, that tells you that there's buyers down in this area. Okay, there's big money, banks, institutional investors, right? The smart money, these guys, right? These guys, the smart money and the institutional investors, they are down there waiting, okay? Because these guys, the smart money, the billionaires, the trillionaires, the politicians, the hedge fund managers, they can't buy unless retail is panic selling. So when you guys, or whoever, retail, hopefully not you guys, because you guys are on the channel here, and I was shouting in the Discord, don't sell anything down here, okay? When you guys sell, guess who's buying? Okay, when retail's selling, guess who's panic buying the dips? The smart money, okay? The institutional investors. These guys are loading up. And I just want to ask you guys, let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments if you're watching the replay, where do you guys think we are on this, in this cycle right now? Where do you think we are? Do you think people are enthusiastic about the crypto markets right now? I mean, just go look at the Discord chat, okay? Complete 180 of where we were at back here in, what was it, December? Okay, complete 180. I mean, everybody was just, oh my God, next greatest thing, right? Everything good is happening. Trump's the president now. It's going straight to the moon, okay? Everybody just buy, 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 buy. Okay, when you start seeing that kind of sentiment on social media, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, okay, your best friend starts telling you about it in real life, whatever. That's normally when you guys want to start taking some profits. And it's really easy to tell where we're at just by using this Fibonacci tool. If we're up here in the Fibonacci zone, up in the red, okay, up in the red of the fib, okay, that means we're up here in delusion, greed, right? We had a big move to the upside. When we're down here and everybody's scared and everyone's like, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. My 401k is just all the way on the floor right now. We're just, what do I do? I hope everything turns around. I don't know what to do, right? FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, okay? When you start hearing that kind of sentiment on social media and whatever, within our Discord channel, wherever, if you start seeing the bears come out and say, oh, it's over, right? The bull market ain't happening, guys. Go home. Okay? It ain't coming. Okay? That is our opportunity to strike. That is when we want to be buying. As weird as it sounds, this whole thing, right? This whole market is manipulated based off of psychology. When the retail investor is selling, the smart money is buying. When the retail investor is buying, the smart money is selling, okay? Smart money was selling Ethereum up here at 4,000, okay? This is when smart money was selling, because smart money's loading up down here, right? They're loading up down here in the red zone. They're not loading up here. No way, okay? They're loading up either in the golden zone or the red zone. So with the Fibonacci retracement, okay, if you come up here to the top, you can see the golden zone. When we dip down to the bottom of the golden zone on ETH, that was a 28% dip, almost a 30% drop. That's a pretty hefty drop. But we dipped all the way down to the red zone, and that was a 47% dip there. Okay, so after a 47% dip, 50, 60% dip, that's when we want to start licking our chops, because you guys know that the retail investors or whoever was buying up here at 4K is now down over half of their portfolio, right? And most likely they're panic selling, right? They're going, oh my God, right? I just went from $10,000 all the way to $5,000. I think I'm going to quit. I'm going to go do something else, okay? So when you guys see this kind of a move, it's just very important with our strategy that you do not panic, because again, when we buy, we are buying for a 1 to 6 month period of time. Okay, we want to be loading up all throughout this time, buying the green dots, buying the green dots, buying the green dots, buying the green dots. And then when we go on a freaking parabolic move like this, which I think we are going to get in altcoins here in 2025, and again, I could be completely wrong, but all I know is I want to go to work. I want to find ways to make money, right? And raise as much capital as possible right now, because we're at these major discount prices. And I believe in crypto. I believe the only thing that's going to take crypto out is the internet going out. Okay, and if that happens, I mean, money's not even going to matter at that point. It's going to be all food, shelter, right? Guns. You're going to be worrying about everything else but money. But as long as the internet stays up, right? I think crypto is a great place to be if you guys want to grow your wealth and accumulate generational wealth for your family. And the best time to be buying, folks, is in or around this red zone. And I didn't think we were going to get the opportunity here in 2025. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought we were going to bounce here in the golden zone. I was wrong. And now that we're down here, okay, now it's time to raise some cash, go drive some Uber, go drive some Lyft, Okay, whatever you need to do to make some extra money, work some overtime, raise capital, because right now is a major opportunity, okay, in the markets to be accumulating these assets if you are long, okay, 1 to 6 months out. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk for the day. Let's go ahead and get into your guys' chart requests over here. If you guys have chart requests throughout the day, just drop them over here. We're live every day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I like to go live at 4 p.m. because that's when we get the new crypto candles. As you saw, we had a bunch of alerts go off. Okay, we had DOT go off. LPT's a good one too. I like that. ICP, comp. Okay, so all these are given the daily alerts. Again, if you guys are a member over here, we call out all of the alerts on the daily and the monthly charts because those are the 2 time frames that we like to focus on here. Not that we like to, that we do focus on here at Overkill Trading. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start here at the top of your guys' chart requests. Roar says GM. So GM is going to be a stock here. This one is just in free fall right now. So it's like right in the middle in the golden zone right now. What I can tell you right now is that the red dot is on the monthly chart. So we don't like to buy when the dot is red on the monthly and has closed the candle. So you can see that one got a red dot in January and actually closed red. Okay, something like Ethereum right now is red, but we still have 22 days left in the month to pump up and make this candle disappear, make that dot disappear. Okay, so if you see a red dot, you just got to be aware of the levels, right? I don't think Ethereum is going lower than the level that we hit on Sunday at 21.5. I don't think it's going lower. That is my stance. I do not think it will ever break down below 21.5 here in 2025. And the closer we get to that, the more I want to buy it, right? It's not even, it's having a hard time breaking 27 right now. So with GM, I just don't think it looks good, right? We're in the golden zone, yes, but the candle is red on the monthly. So I would avoid this like the plague. XOM, this is Exxon Mobil, okay? Another name that is red here on the monthly. So we do not want to focus on that. But if you want to trade it based on the daily chart, I would use a stop loss there at about 107. You got the green dot there on Wednesday. It's just kind of chopping around in this area. You want to set a stop loss on this one at 107. NVO. NVO's down in the red zone. Let's see if this one actually, so this one's in free fall. So this one's gone down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months in a row. This kind of looks like AMD's chart. I see a lot of people getting excited about AMD, and AMD's just ugly chart. Okay, it's really ugly. With NVO, again, this is another one. I would just wait for that confirmation of that green dot before you place an entry, guys, because the green dot on the monthly chart tells us that the direction is up. Okay, and until it closes, until the candle closes green and we get a new candle, I'm sorry, closes red and we get a new candle, we got to be bullish on the name. Okay, so this one had a green dot show up in November of 2026 at 50 bucks. It went all the way up to 150 for a 200% move over about a 1.5 year period of time. Okay, so right now it's red and it's in free fall. So again, I would just wait on the green dot confirmation on the monthly. What's Dell doing? Dell is also red here on the monthly chart. Let's check the daily. That thing's trying to bounce here off of 100 bucks. So if you want to play this one, it is pretty close to this red zone down here. You got the green dot on Wednesday. That was yesterday. I just use that stop loss at like 99 bucks if you think it's going to bounce at these levels. And then the target is always up here at the top of the fib zone, which would be 170. You can always take profits along the way, but if you're going to play this one, use a stop loss at 99 there. APLD, Applied Digital Corp. Okay, this one's trying to bounce here off the golden zone. So I would use a stop loss on this one at $7. Your entry should have been here on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday was right there at about $7 where our stop loss is. So if you're in this one, I like that it's breaking out over the 9 EMA today. Just use that stop loss at $7. We got TGLS, Techno Glass. Okay, this one's up here in the red zone. So again, I'm not a big fan of buying up here because I'm a swing trader. This is more of like a day trader stock. You do got the green dot here today. So if you're trading this, right, you just want to set a tight stop loss right there at 75, right below that blue fib level. And again, you got the green dot there. So make sure that one holds on to 75. You got Pinterest. I haven't taken a look at this in a while. Okay, this one's just kind of melting up here. I'd use a stop loss on this one at 32 if you're in the position. That thing's just grinding on its 9 EMA. Looks like they had earnings. Oh, and they beat on their earnings. Look at that. They're up up to 39 bucks today. Wow, big. Well, they actually missed their earnings and they went up. That's hilarious. Okay, we were holding Snapchat and they actually beat their earnings and they went down. So earnings are always a gamble, guys. I hate holding into earnings. I sold a little bit of that Snap position before earnings. I wish I would have sold more, obviously, now that it went down. But again, it's still sitting right on that fib level. Pinterest, big move there after earnings. I would probably take some off. Okay, you're approaching the red zone there, so that's up to you. I mean, if I look at the extended hours here on the chart, you can see 4-hour chart just absolutely ripping here off of a earnings miss. Nothing's making sense these days, but that's okay. So I would personally probably be taking some off of Pinterest here in the morning just because of how high the stochastic RSI is. I would look to sell some up here at 40 bucks. But if you got in on that before earnings, good for you. Congratulations. AXL. I heard good things about this one. This is a crypto, and it's just been getting absolutely annihilated here. Okay, ugly. But it's right down there at its support of like 30 cents. This thing was up at 3 bucks in the bull run there. So 32 cents is going to be your stop loss. It's in the red zone, but it's just melting down right now. What I would do on this one is wait till it breaks out over the orange line on our trading indicator. Okay, that's the 9 EMA, the 9-day moving average. Okay, when that thing breaks up above that line, that 9 EMA is normally when the trend reverses. So as long as we're down below the 9 EMA, the trend is down. So I'd watch for a big green candle, okay, and a pop over that 9 EMA, that orange line there that you see. Let me just hide the fib here for you guys so you can see this. Okay, that 9 EMA, that's going to be the 9-day moving average. So again, you want that thing to be underneath the price. You can see when it breaks out above it, that's normally when we go up. But this looks like it's just been an absolute rug pull here. So you can see it pulled back here for a while. Okay, it pulled back, got up over it, and then it absolutely ripped. So I'd wait for trend to reverse on that. I wouldn't look to, you know, try to catch a falling knife here, but this chart is really ugly. And I don't know much about the project. I heard a little bit about it, but the chart's just really, really ugly. Okay, we like trading things that are up and to the right here. This was a good time to be buying Axle here. You can see it broke out, boom, pulled back into the golden zone, gave you some green dots down in this area, and then absolutely ripped. Right now, this thing's just down and to the right, and it's red here on the monthly, and you can't see the indicator. So 30 cents, I would say, is a big level for Axle there. SEI, this is another one that just came in with a dot here today on February 6th. We just saw that live. The candle is red here on the monthly, and another one that's just melting down here. So big level for this one's going to be that 20-cent level. Again, I don't know much about this project. Okay, so I would just be careful with this, and I would wait till this one breaks out over that 9 EMA. I know we got the green dot today, but I would just wait for the breakout of that 9 EMA to get back over it, and that will be your reversal. The target on that one would be probably up there at around 70 cents there on SEI. We got APLS. This looks like a pharmaceutical company. This one's down here in the red zone, bouncing around. This one's big level is going to be right here at about 24. I'd set a stop loss on this one at 24 cents. And why do we got a big old yellow line way up there? And that one's got a red here on the monthly as well. So that one absolutely needs to hold on to 24. Not my favorite looking chart. We're just kind of going sideways here. But if you know something about it that I don't, then obviously it's a good play. So you guys should know what your projects do, right? You should know what the stocks do. You should know what your crypto projects are used for. You shouldn't just be buying just anything, right? You should know what the company does. You could see if they're making money if they're a stock, just based on clicking on these little earnings buttons down here. Looks like they're making about 200 million a quarter, so they are profitable. But still, right? Down in the red zone, discount prices. I'd much rather buy stuff down here in the red zone than up here in the red zone. Okay, down here is discount prices. Okay, and again, you need to know what your company does. I can't speak on the fundamentals of this project. They were up there at about $71 back in 2024 and got absolutely rugged. So right now we're in a consolidation phase. We're just going sideways. The consolidation phase is this right here. Okay, stealth phase, just going sideways. Not a lot of big moves up, not a lot of big moves down. We're just kind of settled down here, just chilling, hanging out, right? So again, sideways here. I'm liking all the green dots coming through here, though, guys. I think we're really close to a reversal in altcoins. I really think it's going to come probably this weekend or sometime early next week. We're going to see a move to the upside. And I just think the second that these markets turn around, the second that Ethereum, right, prints a green candle here on the daily, I think we're just going to absolutely rip to the upside. I think there's going to be a major move, kind of like this, right? Rip just in a week. We're just going to go up like 50-60% because there's so much angst right now in the markets. There's just everyone and their mother is just so uptight. The second we get a little pump, a big 10-15% move, which is going to happen, it's only the matter of time, there's going to be so much money piling into these markets because everyone's just sitting on the sidelines. They're unsure, they don't know. The second that the market reverses right now, guys, I really think we're going to just absolutely melt faces. Okay, and it's going to be beautiful because we are positioned perfectly. Okay, I literally did not think we were going to get this big of a discount on some of these names this year. I didn't think it was going to happen. APLS, we just looked at that one. BRZE. This is Braze. This one's right in the golden zone, so a big level to watch on this one if you're in it is 40 bucks. You want to set that stop loss at 40. Looks like the dot is green on the monthly. This one looks good. I just used that stop loss right there at $40. Okay, it's right in the golden zone. Again, my two favorite zones to buy in on the fib levels are going to be the golden zone and down here in the red zone. Okay, those are my two favorite places to buy. Okay, in the golden zone, okay, most of the time we're right here in a bear trap. Okay, we had to move up and then we pull back and then rip. Okay, and then despair. This is like the red zone. Okay, this is down here, like on ETH. I mean, we just got absolutely freaking clobbered, and it lasted literally a second. And it was, oh, no discount prices for everyone else. Smart money was ready, dude. They were ready for that dip, and they bought it right up. That was one of the most insane moves that I've seen. I mean, we literally dipped like 30%, and then it sucked right back up like 25%. It's like the dip never even happened. That was insane. That was wild on ETH there. Let's see here. What else do we got? But BRZE looks good with a stop at 40. CORH. Coherent. Is that what this one's called? Coherent. Yep. So this one I'd be taking profits on. Again, up here in the red zone, I'd be taking profits. We're just chopping around right now. Again, we don't want to be trading this. This is just chop. We want to buy a really dramatic pullback like this. Boom. Rip. Green dot, let it rip. Okay, sell when you hit the top of the fib. That's when we take profits, and then we go find the next trade. This one had a pretty dramatic sell-off, but I don't think it's going to break out over 110. 110 would be my profit taken. I'd sell this one tomorrow, probably. I'd take profits on that and go find something else. We got SUI. SUI is continuing to melt down here. So that gave us a green dot there. What was that, at 350? Got rejected, continuing to fall here. This is another one where I'd wait for that breakout over the 9 EMA. Okay, this one, if this one comes down to like 65 cents, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think this one's going to break down below this level where we wicked down to on, what was that, Sunday? 230, I think, is the support on this. So you could just be averaging in on this, on these green dots if you're long on this project. What's the monthly saying? You got a monthly red candle here right now. So 230 is going to be a big level for you on this one. Okay, I'd look to average in on the next green dot. If you bought right here, right at 350, and you buy again down at 250, your average cost is going to be $3. Okay, so averaging in, again, not exceeding 10% on a position. We want to buy the green dot and then buy the next green dot. We always want to have cash on the sideline ready to go. I personally don't like to exceed 5%. So like if I have a $1,000 portfolio, 5% of 1,000 is $50, right? 5% of 1,000 is $50. So I would add 50 here. I'd add 50 on the next one. And then maybe I'd go heavier and add 10% on the next one, right? It's all about averaging in, especially in a market like this. Okay. So you're not going all in right here, right? You're just nibbling here, nibbling there, and then selling the rip. But this one's right in the golden zone right now. So again, I'm just waiting for like a green candle and a breakout over that 9 EMA on this one. Again, up here was when we should have been taking profits, up here at $5. Okay, this was a great place to be taking some off the table up here. Okay, now it's selling off, right? All these people who were long up here, SUI, 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 now they're starting to hurt. They're starting to set into some pain, some despair, right? It's going down now. They're not excited about it anymore. Now they're panic selling, right? They're in despair. They just seen their account, right? It was up at $5 up here. Now it's at like $3. So they're down close to 50% off their position. Now they're like, oh my God, right? Now they're just, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh my God, I'm going to sell. And then it's going to rip. So I don't know when this thing's going to reverse, but best thing we can do is just wait on the green dot and make our assessment when that happens. I think it's going to have a hard time breaking down below 250. So that'd be the level I'm watching on this right now. What are we looking at now? Chart requests. You guys got chart requests. Drop them over here throughout the week again. We're live Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, right here covering your guys' requests, all the charts, going over the markets, the news, what's happening. Right, we're staying on top of these markets. AVAX is one I like, okay? Again, where are we? We're down in the red zone. Last time we were in the red zone was right here in this area, okay? And again, this was a great time to be buying. You were buying between $20 and $28. It went all the way up here to 57. Now we're back down in the zone. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to get a really sharp turn here. I think we're going to turn really sharply, kind of like what we saw right here. Okay, you're going to see a big reversal candle. It's going to be like a 10, 15% up day. You're going to see that big fat green candle. You see how that green candle broke over that 9 EMA right there? Okay, that was a beautiful entry candle right there on the green dot. This thing went from 24 all the way up to 56. I think this is the kind of move that's coming here, folks. I think we're going to top out here probably in May, sometime April, May. I think we're going to get a move like this from now in March. Before March, we're going to see some type of reversal, right? I think it's going to happen sometime early next week or maybe even this weekend. Okay, we're going to get a big sharp turn, and then money's just going to flood into the market because there are so many people on the sidelines right now just waiting to get in. And these discount prices, right? All the retail that was buying up here, they're now panic selling. Like I said, they're in that despair, right? They're like panicking down here. They're like, oh my God, my portfolio's down 50%, right? I'm going to sell. And again, when retail is selling, smart money is buying. When retail is buying, the majority of them are buying up here. Smart money is selling. Okay, so you got to inverse it. Understand, all you need is this Fibonacci tool, guys. This is part of the trading indicator. Again, if you don't have the trading indicator, the red and green dots, the Fibonacci retracement tool, the 9 EMA, you guys can download that thing right here in the trading indicator tab. Okay, this is the easiest way to understand where we are at in this cycle right here. Okay, despair. Okay, despair is down here in the red zone. This is when you want to be loading up during this time. Okay, I don't think we're going to chop around like this for a while. I don't see this happening. I think we're going to go straight the hell up. Okay, I think this thing is going straight up here. Okay, in the next, I'm going to say 2 weeks, it's going to start. Okay, early next week is my prediction. The second you see this big fat green candle, that's when it's going to start. Okay, and I literally think we're days, maybe weeks away from a big fat reversal here back to the upside on crypto. I just don't see a bear market happening here, guys. The bear market's already in, right? We're already 50, 60% down from the highs. That's technically considered a recession. Okay, so now we're in buy territory. We should not be scared down here. We should not be panic selling. If you guys want, just walk away. Just don't look at your damn accounts for a while if it bothers you that much, right? This is the market, guys. This is how the big money makes money. They get you guys to panic sell. They want you to go away. They want you to sell. They want you to quit and walk away. And then they're going to come in and buy up all your shares, and the market's going to rip. And then, right, then you're going to be living out on the street because your wife kicked you out, right? I don't want that to happen to you guys. That's why I started this channel, right? So we're not the ones buying up here. We want to be buying in the right places at the right time. Okay, we're timing our entries using technical analysis. And if you guys think technical analysis isn't real, okay, tell me that back here in 2021. Were you guys buying up here Bitcoin at 70K? Okay, technical analysis isn't real, then go buy Bitcoin up here at 70K back in 2021 and then watch your account go down for about a year and a half. Okay, that could have totally been avoided if you just would have sold the red dot up here on Bitcoin. Okay, so don't come at me with the technical analysis charts aren't real. It's just, you just don't know how to read a chart. That's the thing. You don't know how to read a chart. Okay, the chart just tells us when and where to buy. And nothing is 100%. And we're never trying to time the bottom or the top. We're just trying to get out close, right? We're trying to get close to the top. We're trying to get close to the bottom. It might not be the exact bottom. We might miss it by 5, 10, 20%. But in the end, right, if we can just buy and hold, we're going to be fine over time as long as we're buying good quality projects, like, good stocks, good cryptocurrencies, cryptos that actually have utility. Okay, not shit coins on the Phantom wallet, not meme coins. Okay, that's not going to get you rich. That's going to make you go broke. That's gambling. Okay, we don't gamble here, folks. We're placing our I guess you'd call it bets, but I call it entries based on logic, right? This indicator, every time the indicator has been down here on Bitcoin from 2015 all the way to now, it has called the bottom. It called the bottom right here in 2015 at $300. It called it right here in 2019 at $3,000, and it called it right here in January 2023 at $18,000. Is Bitcoin very overextended right now? Yes, it is. It's very overextended. I would not be touching Bitcoin here. Okay, but if you take a look at some of these, like Ethereum, I'd be buying the crap out of Ethereum at these levels. Okay, look where we're at. Okay, look where we're at on ETH compared to where we are at on Bitcoin. Altcoin season is coming, and it's going to happen fast. So quit panicking, right? If you don't like watching your account go down right now, put the freaking phone away or put your laptop away and come back and look in like a month. Come back and look a month from now, guys, and see where we're at. Okay, I think altcoin season is going to happen in April and May. I think we're going to see the top of the altcoin season in April or May, and then after that, we're walking away from crypto because then it's going to reverse and there's going to be another bear market happening, right? It's all going to go down. All the smart money's going to take their profits, and we're literally just going to have to sit on our hands and just wait for the next round of green dots on the monthly for Bitcoin. Okay, because up here is when we should be selling, right? Up here is sell territory. Down here is buy territory. Okay, if you guys bought Bitcoin down here, I know there's some people in the Discord, Redneck Crypto, and a few other OGs who have been around for the last 3-4 years. Okay, I know there was people buying down here, and I know there's people that are still holding from these entries. So again, guys, this is just technical analysis. Okay, nothing is 100%. Again, our goal is just to get close. Okay, we want to get close to the bottom and close to the top. We never want to time the exact top or bottom. It's impossible to do. Okay, but if you can get in within 5, 10, 20%, okay, and buy and hold, you will win over time. Okay, the only way you lose is when you're the retail buying up here. You guys, I don't know if you were around in 2021, November, but everybody and their mother was talking about Bitcoin. Okay, I remember this. This was like around Thanksgiving. Okay, my cousins and everybody was talking about Bitcoin up here. Okay, down here in 2022, at the beginning of 2023, nobody was talking about Bitcoin at 18,000. Nope, there weren't any politicians talking about it. There weren't any news channels talking about it. Nobody. Okay, that is why they call it the stealth phase, guys. It's silent, quiet. Okay, nothing's happening. People are bored. People are gone. They went to chase the next big fad, the next big thing, right? Silence down here. Silence. That right there was the time to load up. And this will happen again. I don't know when it's going to be. It could be 2027, 2028, 2029. I don't know. I can't predict the future. But what I can tell you is this cycle is pretty clear on the chart. We go up, we go down. We go up, we go down. We go up. Okay, what's next? Woohoo! It's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. Okay, Bitcoin is not the play right now. If you guys are buying Bitcoin here, I feel bad for you. And thanks for coming to my TED Talk again. How's everyone doing in the chat? What's up, Dustin? What's up, DigiPatriot? What's up, Mark? Mizuno, what's going on, my brother? Shale, how you doing? Yo, Reese, what's up, my dude? Somewhere in Hawaii. Send it, brother. Send it. We'll take some requests from the chat here. I want to take care of our members here first in the Discord before we get to some requests there from the chat. I promise I will cover a few here once we get done. Here's Chainlink. Chainlink is actually my largest position at the moment. The dot is still green on the monthly chart. I really, really like Link's chart. And this one's down in the golden zone. So I'm looking to buy Link again on the next daily green dot. And I think we're days away. I think it's going to come here. I mean, based on all these signals that we just got over here in the alert section, I think a lot of these, we got a bunch yesterday too, I believe. See, all these came yesterday too. Ethereum came yesterday. ICP came yesterday. Some of them faded away throughout the day today because we dipped. but you're seeing a big wave of them come back in here. And dot's probably my favorite one out of all these signals. I haven't looked at Algo's chart here, but Algorand's another good quality name. That one's coming right down at the bottom of the golden zone there too. So if you're playing Algorand, I just put the stop at 25. That's probably going to have a hard time breaking that level. But if Algorand came down to like 10, 15 cents, I mean, just get the truck. But right now, dot, in my opinion, is one of the best plays out there. Okay, we're down in the red zone. We're in despair territory here. And there's actually an ETF coming out for polkadot. So that means institutional money is going to be buying this thing right now. So honestly, I would buy and stake this on Coinbase. I think Coinbase is paying like 7% right now APY just for staking it on their platform. So I'm really bullish on dot still. I don't own anything yet. Okay, I might consider buying it again here when we see that first green candle here. But I got stopped out at $6, guys, and it happens, right? I'm not 100% accurate on these trades. I thought we were going to bottom right here at 6. I was wrong. When I'm wrong, I want to sell quickly. That's why I sold at 6, because then we got this move down here to 4. Now I can take that capital and redeploy it here at $4. So I think dot's at an extreme discount right now. And again, very, very bullish on the fundamentals of this project as well. And that thing, again, is down there at $4. I think dot is one of the best plays I've seen right now in crypto, at least for an altcoin. That thing looks very, very cheap. If you bought it at 6, if you bought it at 7, you can average down. Again, if you buy it at 6 and you buy it at 4, your average cost is 5. Okay, and 5 is still down here in the red zone. So when this thing goes back to, if it goes back up here to the top, right, the top of the red zone, that'd be $10. So if you buy it now and you have the guts to just buy and hold until it gets back up here to the red zone, that's 131%, right? If you put in $10,000 down here, you're going to make $13,000 all the way back to the top. That's 130% move to the top. So I think dot's at a big discount right now. Big discount. What else we got here? I'm sorry. We're looking at Chainlink. And Chainlink isn't in the golden, or isn't in the red zone, but it is in the golden zone. I told you guys my 2 favorite zones to buy in on the Fibonacci retracement. That is this tool that we use here, is the golden zone and down here in the red zone. I think Chainlink still being in the golden zone just shows how strong it is, right? It hasn't been sold off. The holders, the buyers are very strong right now, and I think this one's gonna have a hard time breaking 18. It'll probably break 18 tomorrow, now that I said that, but it's going to have a really hard time breaking down below 16. And again, this is just one that I'm looking to buy on the next green dot here on the daily. So whenever that comes, I will assess, right? I'm not just going to rush into it, but I will assess it. And if I like where it's setting up, and I like if maybe it's given a reversal candle like this, boom, I will take advantage of that and average down again on the position. But I bought Link on the way home from vacation on Sunday at like $17. So I don't really have a need to average down right now. But when that green dot comes on the daily, I think that's going to be a great opportunity for you. Because again, the monthly chart is still green. As long as the monthly chart is green, we are trending up. And I do think Link will see all-time highs this altcoin season. I think you'll probably see this one up at $50, $60 again. And it's sitting at 18 right now. So again, my entries, guys, are 1 to 6 months down the road. If this dot comes and it goes right, it came here at what, $20, and we went down to 16 and then right back up to 18. I mean, you're probably down what, $1.50 a coin. So you're down maybe, I don't know, 5-6% right now, and it's only been 3 weeks. So I measure these moves. Talk to me in 1 to 6 months and tell me if I'm wrong. Talk to me in 6 months and tell me if I am wrong on my trades. Okay, you can't judge these. You can't judge these moves, these dots, based on days or weeks, right? We're looking at months. We're swing traders here. Okay, so Link, just wait for that green dot confirmation if you want to average down. I'd just be holding that one. Volvo. Is that a stock, or is that a? I don't see that one, dude. I don't see Volvo. JOBY. Joby's just chilling right there on the golden zone there. I would just use a stop loss on this one at 750. Looks like it's having trouble getting back up over that 9 EMA. So I would be careful on this one. It looks a little expensive, and you got a red reversal there on the monthly. So if you're in this name, you want to just use a stop loss at 750. If 750 breaks, I would sell it. Again, I want to be buying down in this area. okay, or in here near or around the golden zone. But down here in the red zone, guys, right now I'm looking for names in the red zone, especially in crypto. I know this is a stock here, but the crypto, the altcoins that are in the red zone, the good quality names, the names that have utility that are in the red zone right now, like polkadot, okay, those are going to have a fantastic altcoin season. Those are going to probably move the most. So this Joby here, I just use a stop loss on it at 750, and I would wait to buy it if you're looking to buy until you get that. You want that green dot there on the indicator there. PLTR, this one's just defying gravity right now. I told you guys I would short this thing up here at like 108. It's sitting at 112 now. I mean, if I was going to short this, I'd probably look for like the 70 puts for like a year out. I mean, this thing is so overbought right now. I mean, it's insane. And retail is just screaming about it. They're just like, oh my God, right? PLTR is the next greatest thing, right? Right? What stage is that, right? That is the new paradigm phase. PLTR, PLTR, PLTR. Everybody's talking about PLTR. But the chart says, okay, very overbought. I would not buy this thing up here with my worst enemy's money, okay? I'd look to short this thing on the next red dot. That's how I would play PLTR. If I'm in this name, right, if you bought right here on the green dot right here off of, what was that, January 16th, about just less than a month ago, 65 all the way up to 110. I mean, smart money's buying right here on the dots, right? So you're up 67, 70% on your position right now. Okay, take some profits, folks. Take some profits. Or short it. Get ready to short it. That's my advice on PLTR. What else we got here? PLTR, RGTI. This is one of those quantum computing plays here. This thing's just kind of melting up. I don't like this price action. It scares me. But if I was in this position, I would use a stop loss at 11. The time to buy was right here off this sell-off from 20 down here to like 6. That was a massive drop. Okay, so after a big capitulation dip like that is normally opportunity. We were right in the golden zone, and we ripped up from, what, 6 all the way up here to 16. That was about 150% move. Now we're just dropping around. So you want to make sure that 1190 is going to hold on RGTI. QBTS. This is D-Wave Quantum. This is another quantum computing play. I would just use the stop loss at $5. $5 there on the stop loss for QBTS. And the monthly chart, just putting in a little doji there. That doesn't look too exciting. You just want to make sure that one holds on to 5. It got the green dot yesterday, broke over the 9. So if you're in the name, you should have been buying here on Tuesday at around 570. It's sitting around the same price. So watch for this thing to break out. My target on that would be at the top of the fib right there at $10. What the heck? CYFRF. Can you make that any more complicated? FRF. Soul Strategies. What is this one? CY. Is this like a Solana? Like, one sec here. If you guys remember the Discord, you have access to this research tool here. So if you want to use the research tool, just type in /info and then hit enter. And then if you copy and paste or just type in the ticker, you just want to click on it and then you hit enter. And that thing will actually pop up what it does. So it invests in cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies. It engages in treasury management through lending, staking, and liquidity provisioning, investment in early stage companies in the DeFi blockchain sectors, and Bitcoin mining, staking, and validating Solana. So this is a crypto play here. It's only a $432 million company. Thank you for the call out. This looks like a penny stock that you guys potentially play or add to your portfolios. I would like to buy this thing more either deeper in the golden zone or down here in the red zone. Personally, it's sitting right on top of the golden zone right now. So the only thing it's missing is a green dot, and I would just wait on that green dot right there. That's what I'd wait for. But that thing has gone for an absolute ride. Okay, I wish you would have called this out in November when it was like 13 cents. Oh my gosh. That would have been awesome. It looks like it's not even on Robinhood though, so that's an interesting play there, but be careful on those penny stocks, guys. They could be, right? They have 0 employees. They're based in Canada, so be careful on the penny stocks, right? Don't go too ham on those. Don't put too much in. If you buy a penny stock or a meme coin, you should literally be expecting to lose the whole entire sum of money that you put in. Okay, so I mean that when I say that. So if you're not okay, you losing $100, don't put $100 in, put 50 in. But that looks like an interesting play there. HUT, HUT is just sitting right there on the golden zone. I'd use a stop loss on this one at 18 bucks. Got a green dot here today, but it is having trouble getting over that 9 EMA. So make sure that holds 18. If 18 breaks down, again, this is a Bitcoin mining company. So if Bitcoin drops, these mining companies are going to drop too. So I would use a stop loss on this one if you're in the play at $18 there. What's the monthly saying? Monthly's got a red dot this month. So it absolutely needs to hold $18. If it breaks $18, that thing's going to the floor. So use a stop loss at 18. DEF ETF. DEFTF. These are some weird tickers today. DEFTF. DeFi Technologies, another OTC stock. Who is calling these out? Nosler? What's up, my dude? I like the underground, like under the radar plays here, dude. These are pretty cool. So what I would wait for on this one, you guys could see how it dips in the golden zone, it rips. It dips in the golden zone, it rips. It dips down into the golden zone, and it rips. So where I'd want to buy it is back down near that golden zone. Right up here, you know, I'm probably taking profits up here at around 350. Again, I don't know a lot about these projects, and I mean, I really wish you were in the server like back here in 2023 calling these out at like 7 cents, because we all be filthy stinking rich right about now. But this one's gone for a ride, so I don't know. Right, it's hard to buy something that's already up like 17 months in a row, and we're sitting up here on the top of the Fibonacci. So I'd personally be taking profits up in this area. I'd want to buy names down here in this red zone, not up here in this red zone. So if you're in it, I would use the stop loss at 250 on the stop loss. AVAX, I believe we covered AVAX. I'll look at it again. AVAX is at a discount too. This is another name like DOT that I think is very, very cheap. A good quality project here. Okay, down here near 20 bucks. I like this one. Okay, and I mean that's 20% all the way down to the bottom there. But right, I'm looking for that first green candle here on the daily, and I'm eating that up. Okay, the second we get this reversal candle, okay, I'm eating that up. So I would wait for that 5-10% candle to the upside. If we could break out over 28, this thing's going to absolutely freaking rocket here. So I like AVAX here over 20 bucks. 20 bucks is my stop on that. Solana. Again, guys, look at this chart. Where was a good time to be taking profits on this? Just looking at the chart. What part of the Fibonacci should we have been taking profits? If you guessed up here, you guessed correctly. Okay, this is when everyone's excited about Solana. I think this was around the time Trump dropped his meme coin and everybody was buying Solana so they could buy his meme coin. Trump kind of screwed us on his meme coin. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of sucked a lot of liquidity out of the markets by doing that, which I don't think is cool. I support a lot of Trump's, you know, policies and stuff like that. I think he's good for America, but some of the stuff he does is I don't agree with, and that's okay, right? That's what, you don't have to agree with everybody and everything that they do, right? You don't have to do that. But he kind of screwed the pooch on that one. He kind of stalled altcoin season out. But now Solana's back in the golden zone here, and that one wicked down to about 180. So again, another one we just want to wait on the green dot for. If Solana comes back down here in the red zone, that would be a fantastic place to buy. I mean, the last time we were in the red zone was like, I mean, it didn't even happen, right? It was back here like $13 back in 2023. So it's just been, see how it pulls back into the golden zone, pulls back into the golden zone, right? Golden zone, golden zone, golden zone. Okay, if we come down to 125, get the truck on Solana, right? If we come down into this area, that would be crazy. But I think it's going to have a hard time breaking out below the golden zone here. So I got to stop. I mean, you could put a stop loss at 180. It might come down and hit 180 and bounce. So really, if you're in the position, I'd be holding here, and I would just wait for the green dot on the daily there. What's the monthly say? So the monthly's red too. So again, you could use that monthly stop loss at 175. That's going to be a very, very important level. 175 is the monthly stop, and that's right down below that wick that we got from Sunday. So I think reversal's close, guys. We're getting close. The deeper this wave gets, the better. Okay, the deeper we go, the better. Okay, the deeper we go, the bigger the bounce. So just waiting on a green daily on Solana. We got SHIB. SHIB's in the red zone last time I checked. Yeah, it's down in the red zone. So this is in major discount territory again. Every time we came down here to the red zone, it's been an absolute buying opportunity in the past. We're sitting right in it right now. I would just buy and hold this thing for the next 5-6 months, guys. I mean, 1 to 6 months. I mean, we could rip back up here in literally a month. It could happen. Like in April, we could be sitting back up here at the top of the fib. No one knows when the top's going to be in, but as traders, right, we want to buy on the bottom half and we want to sell on the top half, right? And buying in the middle is okay too. If you're buying in this area and it goes the other way on you, all you got to do is just average down back in this territory. So I think SHIB's a buy here, guys. I'm an absolute buyer of SHIB at these prices. You got a green dot on the chart. If you buy it, just use that stop loss right there at like 0.00012. Another name, I just wait for a big fat green candle to the upside on though. Okay, you want to get back over that 9 EMA right there. We got Qualcomm, CCOM. This is a chip maker. Chip maker that is not moving very good. This thing is just not moving at all. Nice reversal here on the monthly, though. Good call out. The daily had a pretty ugly candle. Looks like they had earnings. They're only making $10 billion a quarter right now, so that's really good. Company making $10 billion a quarter is really good. We're sitting right around that golden zone. So if you look at the monthly, you could see that we've gone down for 5 months and we're getting that reversal. So if you're going to play Qualcomm here, I would play it right there with a stop loss at 160. That's what that's going to look like. You just want it to hold on to that red Fibonacci line right there. Okay, let it hold on to that. 160 is going to be your stop loss. And again, if you guys have the trading indicator and maybe yours just looks like this, okay, all you got to do is come in here to the settings and then check all these boxes. Okay, I check all the boxes except for the 0.51. The 0.51 is just the middle. So if I turn that on, if I check the green one, you can see that's the 50% retracement right there. But I don't like to use that one. I just like to look at it in zones, right? The golden zone, the red zone, and then up here is the other red zone, but this is where we like to sell, right, when we get up to this territory. So I'd be a buyer of Qualcomm here, and I'd use a stop loss at 160 on it. 160. Put it at like 159. Never use the exact number. Do like $1 or $2 below that level. So 158, 159 would be the stop loss on Qualcomm there. But it looks like they beat their earnings, so that's always good. SERV, I believe this is a robotics company, and this one gave you a green dot here today. So this one looks good over $16. I'd probably use the stop right there. Put it at $14 on the stop loss. You could even move that up a little bit to like 15 if you want to. If it was me trading it, though, I'd put a stop at 15 and I'd ride this thing out. This is a robotics company. This actually doesn't look bad. Very, very low market cap. I believe somebody in the Discord called this out over here at $9. It went all the way up to 24. So that one's trying to bounce off 16. Had a nice move today. Okay, you could even move your stop loss up, like I said, to 15 and let that thing ride. I'd look to sell it when the stochastic RSI, that light blue line on our trading indicator, comes back up here to the white dotted line. Okay, that's where we want to sell, right here in this territory. Okay, taking some or all of it off the table. Okay, but I think that one's got some more upside to it. That's a robotics play right there. So new trendy field, right? Robotics. Applied Digital, we covered that. Stop loss at what was that? 702. What else we got? BLK. BlackRock. Okay. BlackRock's up here at the top of the fib zone, so I just don't like it. I want to buy closer to the golden zone. We're down here in the red zone. Up here, we're just in profit taker territory, in my opinion. So if you're in this name, it looks like it wants to hold on to 1,000 here. It's got a red dot, but the stochastic's back at 0. I just wait for a green dot to buy it. If you're holding, I just set a stop loss at 1,000. PGC, or PCG, Pacific PCG, yep. Okay, so that one's in the bottom of the fib level there on the chart. The dot is red though, so oof, God, this one's a little interesting. It's trying to bounce here. So if you're playing this, if you're playing the bounce off the bottom of the fib, use a stop loss at 15. That did break out over the 9 today, so this could bounce hard. I don't know what this company is. Looks like a gas and electric company. I just use a stop loss on this one at $15 there, Zeno. V-Chain. V-Chain. That one's down near the red zone as well. Just waiting on that green dot. That one's going to have a hard time breaking down below 0.025. We got Superverse. Also, another crypto here in the red zone. We've just been absolutely annihilated all the way to the bottom here. Again, great time to be selling up in this area. Great time to sell right here. Pulled back, gave you a green dot, ripped up. Great time to be selling. Got the red dot signal right there in December. You should have been out there, and we've just been grinding down ever since. So again, green dot here today. We're down in the red zone. Great place to be. A buyer, just use a stop loss at 40 cents on that. HNST, oops, the Honest Company. These guys, I believe, sell baby products. This one's just chopping around here. So I got to stop on this one at like 550. 550 is the stop. Again, just sideways action. Pretty boring. Okay, pretty boring stock. 550 is going to be your level there. MTCH, getting close here. We'll take some requests here from the live. And by the way, guys, if we can get this video to 100 likes by tomorrow's stream, if you guys are watching the replay, I will give away 100 XRP to some lucky winner over there in the Discord. So smash the like if you guys are watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And hopefully you guys are getting some value out of this. We got a green dot on the monthly on Match. This is I believe they own Tinder. They're the dating app. And it looks like they made about $1 billion last quarter. Ugly sell-off here today. This one's interesting, okay? That one's 33. 33 is going to be the level. This one's actually green on the monthly now, though, which is interesting. So watch for this one to move. $33 is going to be a big level for this. I'm going to move this one into the blue list here. I'm going to check the hourly really quick. It pulled back and had a nice bounce. So this one looks like it could bounce here off of 33. I just use a stop loss at that level. I like it because it has a green dot here on the monthly, but it needs to break out. It's kind of been going sideways for the last year, but I believe they do have, I think they pretty much own the online dating space. Every company there is. NNOX, this one had a green dot show up today as well. This was called out in Overkill alerts. I would just be playing that $7 level. Okay, I'd probably put it a little lower. Put your stop loss at 680 if you want to play it. It's right there near the bottom of that fib level. I like it here with the green dot. I'd be a buyer of this name here today as well with a stop loss at 680. MU, I actually bought MU today. Again, we're down here in the red zone, and you got a green dot showing up today. I bought it today, and I got a stop loss on the trade right there at like 87 bucks. Breaking over the 9. This one looks really good. A very, very good company. They're making like $10 billion a quarter or something crazy like that. And they've been beaten down really hard. They were back up here at 160 back in 2024, and they're all the way back down in the red zone now. You got that green dot here today. I think this one has some upside. So 87 is the stop on that. I bought that today. That was called out over here. If you guys are new to the channel, I call out all my trades over here in the Discord. You can see I purchased MU stock today. All my trades I make, all my buys, all my sells. I sold a little bit of Boeing today. Those are all posted over there in Overkill trades. And then every day I'm posting alerts here that I think are good setups. These are like my hand-picked trades from the alerts section. So if you get a bunch of alerts, not every single one might not be a buy signal. I hand-pick each one. Today I called out Oxy, called out Ethereum today, called out Micron MU. I actually bought that one. And then Rocket, which is a mortgage company here. Rocket Lending is their company. But MU looks really good. I'm a buyer. If it dips in the morning, I think I bought it around $94 or something like that. I can't remember the exact price, but I played the options on it. I bought the 150 options. That's just all the way up here at the top, 150 for like a year out. So MU looks really good. Okay, that's a really good request there. Match. We skipped NVDA, didn't we? NVDA. I sold my short position like right in this area. Okay, I was short from like here down. I made like 30%. Now it's trying to bounce. You got that green dot yesterday. So this one, if this one can break over 130 tomorrow, it's going back up to 150 for sure. If you're in the position, I'd use a stop loss at 120 on NVIDIA there. NNOX. Oh, we already covered that. MU, ABBV. ABBV is getting up in profit-taking territory here. Again, if you bought this green dot right here in January, you were buying at 170. It's sitting almost at 200 now. So profit taking territory for me on this one's right there at 200 bucks. I'd be selling ABBV at 200. I mean, I like to sell a little bit before, but that one I'd be a profit taker on. Bet we covered JASMY. I got to stand up here, folks. One sec. JASMY's down in the red zone. JASMY's right down in the red zone, folks. Again, great time to be a seller at JASMY up here at $6. Retraced all the way back down. Just waiting on that green dot confirmation. Now they're at 2 cents. Once you get the green dot down here in the red zone, those are the absolute best buys that you can come across, guys. I mean, this thing hasn't been in the red zone since, I mean, all the way back here at like less than a penny. It was at 0.00003. I mean, guys, this is like a generational opportunity, guys. I know a lot of people are fading in and out right now because, again, it's been a shitty week. Yeah, my portfolio's down like 20% or something like that over the last couple weeks. Okay, you don't think, I mean, I've just been around long enough to where that stuff doesn't even affect me anymore. When I look at the chart and I see these prices down here in despair territory, I'm like, I'm not thinking, oh my God, sell. I'm thinking, how the hell do I get some more money in my pocket so I can buy more? Okay, I want to buy down here when everybody's freaking out, right? I don't want to sell down here when all the retail's like, oh my God, is it going to happen? I'm fearful, I'm uncertain, I'm doubtful, I don't know what to do. And no, guys, and if you guys are new, you guys will understand, right? This graph will explain everything for you, the cheat sheet. Okay, if you're feeling the pain right now, okay, that's normal, right? If your portfolio's down 20, 30, 40, you know, I don't know. Everyone's different, right? Everyone's different on how much they're down. Everyone's got a different portfolio. But again, if you're scared or uncertain, or you just got to look at the chart, guys. The chart takes all the emotion out of it. When you see a chart down here in the red zone, that just means it's time to load up. It's not time to sell. If do not be the people selling down here when everybody else is getting kicked out of their house by their wives, right? You don't want to sell during that time. You want to hold, because eventually we're going to come up out of it, and there is going to be a move to the upside. So again, don't be thinking about selling here, down here in the red zone, right? If you guys are technical traders, we don't want to sell in this area. We want to be finding ways, right? Drive Uber, go find a second job, work some overtime, do what you need to do to raise some cash and buy more. Okay, you should be thinking about buying more right now. You should not be thinking about selling. So JASMY, again, that's just when you want to wait for a green dot on there. What else we got here? We got XDC and ADA, XDC USD. This one in the golden zone right now. So again, just wait on the green dot on this one as well. Holy smokes, what happened there? That was insane right there. Bang. Whoop. Okay, what happens in the red zone? The smart money comes in and sucks it right back up. So we're sitting in the golden zone right now. What you want to do is just, yeah, you want to wait for the green dot. Wait for the green dot confirmation there on the daily, then we can set the stop loss. We don't want to set the stop loss until we get the dot. ADA also just melting down right now. Had a big wick down to about 54. Got sucked right back up. You got a green dot yesterday, so that one's trying to bounce off 70. I think it might come down to 60. It's going to have a really hard time breaking 60, though. I'll tell you that, guys. It's going to have a really hard time doing that. So I think we're going to get a reversal candle like I was telling you. I think we're going to get like a 10, 15, 20% day in the next week or so. And kind of like you saw right here, right? Just turned right on a dime, just boop, rip. I think that's coming, folks. That's my prediction, right? I think this is coming, okay? And up here, we're going to be probably sitting around April, May. You're going to see the top back up here at the top of the fib. So, yeah, I mean, just hold the line, guys. Hold the freaking line. You got a green dot here, so I just be buying and holding ADA right here. If it comes down to 60, just buy more. DOGE, same thing. Same thing as ADA. The charts look identical. Just buy and buy more. If this thing comes down in the red zone, that'd be a great opportunity. Again, you had the red zone down here in August. Did the Ripsky. Okay, we're sitting right in the golden zone, though. The golden zone and the red zone are the two best places to buy, in my opinion, when it comes to the Fibonacci. I want to buy and accumulate here, and I want to buy and accumulate here. I think DOGE is going to have a really hard time getting back down here. Okay, 20 cents looks like a very, very strong support level. So That would be my stop loss on the trade is 20 cents. If 20 breaks, we'll most likely come back down to 15 or 20. So 20 cents is the stop loss on that. We already covered SHIB. WIF. Does anyone actually know what WIF does? Does anyone actually know what this project is? Because to me, it's just a dog with a hat. It's just a meme coin, but it's on Robinhood for whatever weird reason. But it's been an absolute rug pull ever since it got listed on Coinbase. So I mean, everybody was buying it up here at $4. They're like, oh my god, a dog with a hat. Oh my gosh, a dog with a hat, right? Let's buy it. I mean, now it's down here at 72 cents. So I mean, I think everyone's been flushed out of this. I think all the weak hands, everybody's out. If it comes down to 50 cents, I'd scoop it up. But I don't know, man. I like trading charts that go up into the right. If I knew more about the project and what it, well, you know what? We can come over here to the research tool. Again, if you guys are members of the Discord, you can type in /info and then type in the project, okay, your ticker, which is your crypto or your stock, and you can hit enter. And it's a meme coin that's part of an ever-growing ecosystem of digital currencies on the Solana blockchain. So it's one of those Solana meme coins. It ended up getting listed on Coinbase and Robinhood for whatever reason. But it's just a featuring playful dog with a hat as a mascot. I mean, it's just... I ain't buying projects like that, guys. For some reason, it's a $720 million market cap. It's just stupid, right? To me, it's just stupid. But will it bounce? I don't know. I don't know. If Elon tweets about it or something, I'm sure it'll go up. But that's not really what we're here for. The chart is ugly. As a trader, I want to buy things that are going up and to the right, not down and to the right. Right? But will it bounce? Maybe. I really don't know. I really don't know. I can't tell you much on that one. What else we got here? I'm running out of air here, folks. DOT, we covered QNT. QNT is down near the golden zone. So I'd be waiting on a green dot on that one as well. I'm sorry, that's the red zone. I'd be waiting on green dot, but that one's going to have a hard time breaking down below 70. We got Gala. Gala's in the red zone. So again, last time we were in the red zone was a great time to be buying. We're right back down in that space. It went right here from about a penny all the way up to 6 pennies. That was a 600% move. So again, that green dot, if it comes, I would be looking to buy that thing, and I would use a stop loss right there at 0.015. How are we feeling about the markets today? People are not feeling good about them. 58% are not feeling good about the market today. 42% are feeling good about the market today. So that just kind of gives you guys an idea of, you know, where we're at in regards to just the psychology of things, right? People aren't feeling very good today, right? I mean, Ethereum was down like a whole 3% today. So, you know, I mean, it's just, it's shitty, right? This is unfortunately the time to be buying, though. When people aren't feeling good, that's normally when you want to buy it up, right? Warren Buffett says it best: buy when others are fearful and sell when they're greedy. That's what he says. People are greedy up here and they're fearful down here, folks. So that is the name of the game. This is all psychology, guys. It is, in fact, all manipulated by smart money, by big institutional investors with billions and billions and billions of dollars, and we're just a little fish trying to swim around all these sharks and all these whales, okay? But the idea is, okay, we know for a fact that the smart money's loading up down here, okay? And they're selling up here because this is when all the news channels and all the influencers and everybody's screaming about it, right? They're like, buy, 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 okay? Down here, okay, no one, you know, the media, stuff like that, not very excited about it. But I'll tell you, in April or May, okay, if my predictions are correct, you'll see everybody shouting about it again. Okay, chat and Discord's going to be lighting up. Everyone's going to be freaking living the dream, right? We're going to be sipping pina coladas on the beach somewhere nice because it's the bull market, baby. Okay, it's going to happen again. It's just a matter of when, right? These markets move in cycles. And the absolute best time to buy is down here in the red zone. I literally did not think in this cycle we were going to get to buy at these discount prices, guys. I didn't see it happening. So even I was wrong, okay, about us bottoming like in the golden zone, right? When ETH was up here in the golden zone, I thought this was it. I thought this range was it. This was all we were going to get. But no, we had the dip down for about 30 seconds and it sucked it right back up. So it's like it didn't even happen almost, you know? It's like it didn't even happen. So
if your name is down here in the red zone, right, this is the absolute best time to be loading up. Okay, going long, like 1 to 6 to 12 months out. Okay, not day trading, right? You're buying down here and it goes down 5% tomorrow, and you're like, oh my God, I don't feel good about the market today because it's down 10, it's down 5%, right? There's no way to think about the market when you're using this strategy. It's pretty simple. If you just want to buy in the zones, just buy in the red zone and sell up here in the red zone. If you could do that, you'll be a successful trader. Okay, if you could just buy quality names, not buy shit meme coins like fucking whatever this is, dog whiff hat. Okay, good names. Okay, NVDA, FedEx, Uber. I'm not even going to say Celsius at this point, right? Ethereum, Chainlink, MU, Boeing. Okay, DJT. There was some news on DJT today. This was also one of the alerts. Green dot came here today on DJT. It's up 7%. But there was some news over in the Discord and pretty much everywhere that that company, right, DJT, which is Trump's media and technology company, they're going to be launching a Bitcoin Plus ETF. So an ETF is like a portfolio where pretty much they give access to institutional investors the ability to buy things like crypto. It's like their own little portfolio that you're buying into, kind of like the QQQ. So that news passed today, and it was sitting at like $30, and it went up like 7% from the price. So I've been holding DJT for a while now, and it's sitting right on that $30 level. I don't think it's going to break 30. I think you could see a move in this thing tomorrow. I mean, obviously our target's always all the way up there at the top of that zone there, which is like $70. So that's about 150% from where we sit here. But that was a beautiful looking signal here today on DJT. But I can't tell you guys enough. You guys should be buying quality names. Okay, names like Apple, NVIDIA, Tesla. If you guys can use this strategy and buy good names, not shit altcoins or penny stocks. Okay, good names that have utility. Right, the banks are using names like XRP, XLM, HBAR. Okay, these kind of names are the names that are going to be around forever. They're not going to go anywhere. Okay, a lot of these coins are just here now, gone tomorrow, right? And everyone's chasing the next big meme coin because they saw somebody. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't get the meme coin thing. It actually kind of pisses me off a little bit because I think it's ruining crypto, right? It's sucking all that liquidity out of the good quality projects. And people are just going flat out broke. I mean, people just post. They post. What was that thing someone posted on Twitter? I just retweeted it, dude. It's just, look at this. Like people look up to this. Where'd it go? Look at this guy. Day 2 of my 1K to 50K challenge. Okay, day 2. He started with 1,000. He has $55 now. I'm just, and this post gets like 10,000 likes. It's like, this is not cool. Like, this is not cool, guys. This is not I don't know why people want to do that. It's stupid to me. It's absolutely just stupid. It just pisses me off, man. It's actually ruining crypto. Like, it's actually ruining the sector because people are just so dumb. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't call people dumb, but that's just, I just don't get it. I don't get it. But XLM here, 25 cents is the level. Again, just wait on that green dot. XRP, again, just melting down here. I was telling you guys to sell up here at the top of the golden zone. I'm sorry, the red zone here. I was saying sell like at 330, 340. Okay, great time to take profits up here in the red zone. Again, this area is where we want to be taking profits. Up here, great time to take profits. We called this green dot out here on Saturday the 11th. That thing went from $2.30 up to $3.40. That was a great time to take part. Now it's just kind of selling off. So this thing could melt back down here to like 178. Just waiting on the green dot confirmation on XRP. But again, you guys should have been taking some or all of your position off the table up here at the top of that fib level. Okay, great time to be a profit taker up there at 330. EHT. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's Donald Trump. Whether you like him or not, he is literally the most powerful man in the world right now. Literally, well, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there we don't even know about, but publicly, he is the most powerful person in the world right now, and he legit has his own technology company. He's the president of the freaking United States for the next 4 years, guys. I mean, he's pro cryptocurrency, and people are saying the bull market's over right now. The crypto bull market is over right as we're getting a pro Bitcoin crypto president who's literally setting up all the laws and regulations for cryptocurrency to be pro investor, pro bank, pro everything crypto. And people are saying, "Oh my God, we're at the top." Or I'm sorry, we're the bull market's over. I don't know, man. I kind of got to disagree. I got to disagree. Okay. EHTH, this one's up here at the top, right? We want to take profits up in this area. Don't want to be buying here. If you're in it and you want to hold it, right? Boom. Use that as your stop loss. I know it has a green dot, but again, we're up here at the top of the fib zone. Your time to buy, right, was down here in this area, maybe up here in this area. I don't know what this thing is. Looks like a health company, but it has a green dot here today. So I would just honestly use, if you want to hold it, if you're holding and staying strong, use a stop loss right there at $9. Oh, EHT. I messed up that. Oh no, that was the. I don't. Do you mean ETH? I think you mean Ethereum. I still think Ethereum's at major discount prices. I was buying it at like 3,300, so I'm down like 15% on my position right now. So I'm looking to average down at these levels. I haven't bought any more yet just because it's not a very big position, and I'd rather buy something like Chainlink or like Compound or DOT. I mean, DOT looks just fantastic here, guys. I mean, this is just major discount prices down here on Polkadot. Okay, if you bought up here somewhere in this area, buy some more down here. Okay, find a way to raise some cash and average down again. If you buy at 6 or 7 and you buy down here at 4, your average is anywhere from 5 to 6. So we're averaging down, and then we go back up, right? Back up here to the top of the fib, which is like $10. Okay, that's when we want to take our profits. So right now, again, Polkadot here from the bottom, where we're sitting now, back to the top of the fib is 135% move. So again, we're not buying for tomorrow's prices or next week's prices. We're buying for the prices when we come back up in this area. And that's anywhere from $9 to $11. But ETH, I'm a buyer of at these levels. I was a buyer at 3,000, I think I got it at 3,200, and I'd be a buyer down here at 27. I'm still holding my position. If we come back down in here to like 2,400, I'll probably buy some more. I'm kind of waiting to see what this thing does at like 26. Okay, 26 is going to be a big level for ETH here. Let's see here. What else do we got? H-bar. H-bar still melting down here. Waiting on the green dot. This one's going to have a hard time. I'm looking to buy this one at like 20 cents. 20 cents be a good buy in my opinion, but again, you just want to wait on that candle, that reversal candle that breaks out over that fib level. I'd rather buy something like DOT or something down here in the red zone right now, like I've been telling you guys. There are some very oversold projects that are very good projects. Near's even way down here in the red zone. Okay, H-bar's in the gold zone still, so yeah, you got to wait for the green dot on this one. Wait for that daily green dot. We will get a bounce when that happens. I'm not sure when it's going to come, but that alert will be called out over here in the Discord. ORGN. ORGN. Thank you, Taylor. Love you, bro. ORGN is still melting down here. I don't know about this project either. So I'd look to buy that one at like 80 cents. Looks like a penny stock here. So pretty ugly chart. Monthly chart is red. I'd avoid that one like the plague. PLTR recovered ACHR. ACHR. Guys, get those. If you guys are on the live, get those requests in if I missed anything. And I will cover it here at the end. If not, I'm going to sign off and we'll see you guys tomorrow. ACHR here, still green on the monthly. That one's just chopping around. So sideways action, I'm not a big fan of. I like a big capitulation dip. This one, $8 is going to be the level you want to watch. Make sure that one holds 8, but I don't like this price action up here. Again, I want to buy it deeper in the zone or down here, just like you got it right down here. Ripski. Okay, it's kind of just up in la land right now. $8 would be your stop on that. Stop loss on Link. I think we'll be moving down for a few more days. You could be right. You could be right. But again, that's a few more days. We're thinking 1 to 6 months out here. 1 to 6 months out here on DOT. if we come back down to $4, you know, that just is what it is. Again, we're never trying to time the exact top or the exact bottom. We're literally just trying to get near it. And in my opinion, yeah, if DOT comes down to 4 and you buy it here at 450, then so be it, right? But we're buying for the prices when we bounce and go back up here to like 10, $11, right? It ain't going to matter if you buy it at 450 or 4 if it's back up here at 10 in the next couple months, right? So, yeah, smart money is waiting to buy here. That looks like a little bit below 4. It looks like they already bought at that level, though, dude. Like, if you look at this wick, they wicked it down, and they already bought it right at that level. So, a lot of orders got filled on that day right there. So, it'll be interesting. Stop loss on Link, please. So, if you're going to set a stop loss on Chainlink, I would set it, I don't know, that's tough. Right now, it'd probably be 18. But if I was setting more of a macro one, I'd use it right there at 16. I think Link will have a very, very hard time breaking down below 16. So I would wait to set the stop loss until you get the green dot. I would not set the stop loss until you get the green dot. And I think that's coming here within the week. So we'll know more when we get the green dot. But macro stop, it'll be the bottom of that wick we got on Sunday at 16, if you want to set one right now. MSTY. This one looks pretty weak here. Just having a hard time getting over that 9 EMA there, and the monthly is red, so not my favorite play there. Doesn't look. I think there's some better names to own right now. Lift's just kind of building a base here, kind of going sideways. This is some really weird price action. Their move is deeply going to probably depend on their earnings next week, so I'm not much of an earnings player. You guys saw me play Snapchat earnings this week. Totally went against me. It went for me there for a second, but didn't last very long at all. So earnings are always a gamble. It could either go either way. Some companies will beat their earnings and they go down. Some companies will miss their earnings and they go up. It's just always roll the dice, right? Roll the dice. If you're holding the position, I just sell 50% into earnings. I sold 20% of my Snapchat, and of course, I wish I would have sold more. Obviously, I'd be saying something different if you know, it went up. I would be like, oh, I'm a genius, but you know, it wasn't the case. It went down, so I'm still long on Snap, but the level to watch on Lyft is going to be right there at 13. We got Addy for AR. What was that? AR. I think it's ARB. If you guys could just call out the ticker, and this one's down in the the red zone as well. So this one's gotten hammered. I mean, that one's breaking a pretty major level. So looks pretty scary. I'll be honest with you, it looks kind of scary. I would use a stop loss on it at 40, but I wouldn't buy it until it breaks back over that 9 EMA. This thing looks very, very weak. It didn't even really, I guess it bounced a little bit right there, but hasn't looked very strong. Okay, I'd use a stop loss at 40. I think this is one of those blockchains, but I just don't think they're getting a lot of utility. So I'd use a stop loss if you're in the trade. Put it at the bottom of this wick we got on Sunday at like 38 cents. OXY. That one had a green dot today too, and I like this play. This is a American oil and gas company. Obviously, under Trump, he wants to be pro energy in America. So American energy companies, gas and oil companies, are probably going to benefit, and OXY is one of those companies. I would use a stop loss at 45 on this if you're playing it, but that one looks really good. I almost actually bought this today, so I want to wait to see where this thing opens up tomorrow. But this one's actually up here on my watch list. I want to move that up to my favorites, and I want to watch that one for tomorrow. So we'll be going over the watch list tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's Friday. Every Friday we cover the watch list. So these are all the names from last week. We will be going over the new one on tomorrow's stream. That's going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific time right here on YouTube. So if you guys are watching the replay, if you're on YouTube, if we can get this video to 100 likes, I'll give away 100 XRP. I appreciate you guys tuning in today, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time right here on YouTube. God bless y'all, and have a good night. Peace.